Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial we're going to be making a very simple dress with ruffles and belts for a baby girl. So to make this dress we are going to be placing our fabric on 4 folds. This is the upper part of the dress. As you can see, the fabric is placed on 4 folds. And after that, we'll go ahead to take the half length measurements. In this case, we are taking about 10.5 inches, and we're starting our measurement from the top of the fabric. So all measurements start from there. I'll just go ahead and mark that out, and then using my ruler, I'll join the lines. So now the next thing we're going to do is to take the shoulder measurements. In this case, we are taking 5 inches. Now after that, we'll go ahead to take the neck width measurement, which is about 2 inches in this case. Then for the neck depth, we are taking 2.5 inches. The back of the dress is going to be having an opening where we'll fix our hook and eye. So I'll just go ahead to make that curve. So from the top of the fabric, you take out ½ inch from around the shoulder measurement. Then connect the line back from there to the neck width measurement, and that's the shoulder slope. So from the shoulder slope, we take our armhole measurement, which is 5 inches downwards. So as you can see, we went ahead to make that curve, the armhole curve. So actually, while when I was on cutting this fabric, I realized that I did not film the part where I took the chest and the waist measurement. In this case, I actually took 6 inches and then 1 inch to make it 7, and the 1 inch is for sewing allowance. I forgot to film that part. So now we went ahead to cut open the back part of the dress where we are going to be fixing our hook. And now this is what the back part looks like, this is what the front part looks like. So the next thing is to cut the facing. Now to cut this facing, you just go ahead and place the main fabric on a piece of fabric. Make sure it aligns properly, the center front aligns, and then go ahead to trace out, cut out the neck measurement and every other measurement. So in this case, I took about 4 inches downwards, went on to connect the line, as you can see, and then I went ahead to cut that out. That is the front facing. So for the back facing, I'll go ahead and do the same thing. Just place the main fabric on a piece of fabric, making sure that they align properly, and then just go ahead and trace that and cut it out, as you can see. Remember, this is the back, so we're also going to be opening the back facing. And then cut it out. So now we have the front and the back facing. So we'll just go ahead and place them on the main fabric, hem the down part, and then sew the upper parts round, then iron. And I'm done. So this is for the front. Then this is the back. This is after sewing the facing to the main fabric. So now that we're done, go ahead to join the shoulder. So to join the shoulders, just place the right side to face each other and then open up the facing like so. facing each other too. Then just go ahead and sew that straight line. That's going to give you a very neat job. Do the same thing for this other side of the shoulder, and then we're done. This is what we have. So look at the back part. That looks really neat, right? So the next thing is to go ahead and pipe the armhole using a piece of fabric. I pipe the armhole. Now I'm done. This is it. So now for the ruffles, I took 4 inches for the width. Then for length, I took about 36 inches. Yes, 36.5 inches. So I'll just go ahead and cut the second one because we are going to be attaching it on both sides of the shoulder. So I'll hem the down part, sew the upper part and gather it. Now I'm done hemming and sewing gathers. This is what we have. So we have the 2 ruffles ready. So now to place the ruffles on the main fabric, from the shoulder, from the neck region, you go ahead and mark out 1.5 inches out to the armhole region. Then from the center, you mark out 1/2 inch, 1.5 inches from on both sides, 1.5 inch on this side, 1.5 inch on the other side. And after all the markings, you go ahead to use your ruler to connect the lines like so. So this is me connecting the lines. This is to help us sew and get a neat sewing. So to place the ruffles, you just go ahead and place it like so. Sew it all the way from the other end, from one end to the other. Now I'm done sewing. This is what I have. So the next thing is to go ahead and top stitch. I think that's optional. You can skip that part if you do not want to, but in my case I top stitched. Then I'll go ahead to join the other side. Now I have top stitched and I have joined the second part of the ruffle. That's it. So for the bottom, which is the skirt part of the gown, I had already gone ahead to cut this fabric into 2. Now this is dependent on you. If you want your gathers to be very full, you cut it long. If you do not want it to be full, you just cut it according to your desired length and length. Yes. So for me, I went on to hem the down part, gather the upper part, and now I'm done hemming and gathering. It's time to join it to the upper part of the dress. So this is it, making sure that the right side is placed facing each other. You go ahead and sew it all the way from the beginning to the end like so, and then turn it over. Do the same thing for the other side. And now I'm done. This is what I have. So because this dress has a belt, I went on to cut 2 pieces of fabric, measuring 2.5 inches in width, and the length is totally dependent on how long you want the belt to be or short. So I didn't bother measuring it. So after that, just go ahead and bend the fabric like so. Sew it. Close up one part and leave the other part open, so you can turn it out when you're done sewing. So I'm done sewing. I turned to the right side. This is what I have. One side is open, one side is sealed. So I'll go ahead and fix the belt to the main dress. So to do that, I'll place my dress like so. Pick up the belt, the open part, place it like so around the half length region, and then I'll first of all hold it down to the fabric. Then before bringing the back part of the fabric to the front part, and then I'll go ahead to join the sides of the dress. I'll do the same thing for this side. Place the belt like so, secure it. Remember, we're placing the open part. Just place it around the half length region, secure it first, then cover up with the other side of the dress, and then go ahead and sew the side of the dress. So and that's what I did. This is what the result is. So we're practically done with making this dress. It was so simple. Thanks so much guys for watching. Please, if you watched to this point, do well to subscribe to this channel for more sewing content. Thanks so much guys. See you in our next video. Bye.